So now in this video we're just going to do a quick test. This is actually a supercapacitor. You can charge it up to 5.5 volts. It's a 4 farad supercapacitor, and the arrows are pointing to the negative side right there. We got the plus there. They are stamped onto the terminals. So a nice thing about this supercapacitor is that it has internal resistance, and so we can short it to discharge it, and we can also short it to charge it. I don't know exactly how much internal resistance it has, but we can get an idea of it when we go to the positive supply right there. So it looks like we hit 0.5 amps right there. It was like 0.49 something briefly. It was probably slightly higher than that a little bit before. So since we applied 5 volts and it was completely discharged, that if it's 0.5 amps, that means that we have about 10 ohms of resistance. 5 volts divided by 10 ohms of resistance is 0.5 amps. So now I partially discharged it, and I'm going to recharge it again. So we didn't have as much voltage difference. We won't see as much current. But in any case, as you can see, while the supercapacitor here is charging, and thanks to the internal resistance, we can just short it, you can see that the amount of current is going down. That's because we're getting closer to 5 volts. So it's that voltage difference. When we get to about 0.1 amps, 100 milliamps of current, that means that this is probably charged to about 4 volts approximately. These do have a memory effect though, where they do have a voltage rise over time right after you quickly discharge it. And you got to kind of keep it discharged for a while for that voltage to stay low. It has a pretty cool thing where it starts building up voltage over time. But you need to top it off to maintain that. But there you can see we got the current as it gets closer to supply, then less current flows right there. So you can get a sense of when it is completely charged. Again, we got about 10 ohms of resistance, it looks like. So with the 60 milliamps, probably about a 0.6 volt difference.